Shalom. First and foremost, before I get started, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakodash, double honors the apostles, the elders, the great millstone, who bringing out that 100% truth. And Shalom to the hopeful elect. This is brother Yair Baninyam. Just come with a quick lesson. I pray to be edifying to the flock. With everything going on out here, I mean, you can see why things are going to happen the way they're going to happen. Like what's going on in, I'm speaking about what's going on in Chicago. You can see why what the Trump administration and what they're trying to do, what these elites are trying to do, what they're trying to get started here in America, Babylon. You can see it. You can see how it's going to play out and why they're going to do certain things to get the results they want. All right. Chicago has always been, there's three major cities in America, Babylon. The biggest cities in America, Babylon. New York on the East Coast. You have Chicago in the Midwest. And then you have Los Angeles on the West. And those three cities will be cities that they will use to get to do the things that they need to get done through these new draconian measures and things they're trying to push. So Chicago has been a basin of a lot of talk within the last 10 plus years. The crime rate, everything going on in Chicago, all those mass deletions on a daily, weekly basis. They're going to use that to do the things they're trying to do, troops and so forth. And we can see it. We can see it. This is why we come out, we do the lessons, and we paint the picture. And hopefully you can see it also. But I saw this video that this person posted, and I saw it, I was like, this is how they're going to push what they're about to, what they're trying to do. So I'm going to show the video and then have some more commentary and some scriptures to go along. But yeah, just check it out. And the person who posted the video is handle is the Smoke Doctor. So y'all know that's going into. He likes to smoke the herb and whatnot, Jake is silly. But check the video out.
All them in this bitch, deep as hell. If you ever see a train like this, go to the next one on my baby. On my baby. Do not hop on this train. You see a train this deep, go to the next one on my baby. I'm dead in. All them in this bitch, deep as hell. If you ever see a train like this, go to the next one on my baby. On my baby. Do not hop on this train. You see a train this deep, go to the next one on my baby. I'm dead in.
So you saw it. You see nothing but young Jakes in there, so-called black men. And there's probably some so-called Hispanics and Native Americans in there also. But you see the, Israelite men, even though they don't know that they're Israelites or not, they are Israelites. But you see them on the train, you see how they're dressed, you see the mannerisms they're giving, you see them smoking, and that is why, one of the reasons why they're going to bring in, Trump is bringing in troops. All right, he's bringing in troops. He's bringing in troops to quell that. He's going to use what you saw in that video to justify bringing troops, because they said I got this other video. I'm probably gonna show it. They're gonna bring in troops next week. No, let me show it right quick. Yeah, let me show. It's like it. Let me go back. There we go.
Federal authorities are planning to send a surge of agents to the city next week in an effort to arrest unauthorized immigrants. The operation involves ICE, Border Patrol, and other federal agencies.
Officials say Border Patrol will operate from a naval base just outside the city. It all comes as President Trump threatens to deploy the National Guard to Chicago. Local leaders are pushing back against the move.
They're just looking to invade the city of Chicago. This is a part of his plan to do something really nefarious, which is to interfere with elections in 2026. He wants to have troops on the ground to stop people from voting, to intimidate people from going to the voting booth.
Federal authorities are.
And what that guy was saying at the end, that's probably going to happen too. You know, there's many ways they're going to do what they're going to do, and it's going to affect in different ways. But like I said, the first video that you saw, they're going to justify bringing troops. You know, what they're saying, they bringing troops for, you know, immigration and so forth, which that is true also, because there's a lot of Northern Kingdom Hispanics, Native Americans, you know, that's but specifically so-called Hispanics that come from these different various Central South American countries and countries in the Caribbean that live in Chicago. They're going to use that. They're going to bring them in to, you know, to for that purpose, but they're also going to go about using them to the purpose of the first video I was going into, of going after the Southern Kingdom of Israelites, so-called Negroes, you know, tribe of Judah. The way this devil works, he works through stages, and there's always more to the agenda than what you think. So, but like I said, those Jakes in that first video, they don't know what's going on out here. They are going to be fodder for the fire. They're going to get taken and taken out, arrested, and so forth. It's going to happen to a lot of Jakes and Eves out here in America, Babylon. But specifically in Chicago, what this lesson is going into, it's going to happen. Because they have not hearkened to the words of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, their power, their supreme, their God, their supreme God, or whatnot, the one true living God of all existence. Okay, not Allah, not Buddha, not Jehovah, none of that nonsense. Those are just idols. They have not submitted to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai in the name of the Son Yahushai. They have not. They're still in their folly, as you can see from the first video. What they doing on that train? Smoking. You know, you can see they're just, look in their eyes. They're just gone. They don't know what's going on out here. They're in that spirit of mirth. You know, not taking in the necessary knowledge and understanding of what you're seeing happening on a grand scale. They're not doing that. So those are the ones that will be taken. And Trump is going to use that to go after ones like them that you saw in the video. Those Jakes, those Eves. That's what's going to happen. This is Isaiah chapter 30, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me. So those Jakes in that video, they're not taking counsel of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. They're just not. Again, they don't know what's going on out here. That's why they're going to be taken. A lot of people going to be taken because they don't consider. You know, especially Israelites, so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, they don't consider. Don't consider these holy words and what the prophets, starting with the apostles, the elder bishops, and the elders, and to the least brothers that's going out in the highways and hedges. Because the camp in Chicago is deep. A lot of brothers that they got to, I think they split like 3 or 4 times, have separate camps. And it's still deep. So you got no excuse. Those brothers like Elder Malkama, those brothers are out there teaching diligently. And you're not taking heed. But wait till those troops come in. They're gonna get you. Isaiah 30, continuing on, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. You see? Or all Yahweh Bahashemi, Yahweh Shai is asking you to do is come back. He's asking you to repent. Repent and come back. But hey, you Negroes ain't gonna do that. You're gonna rely on Egypt. You're gonna rely on America, Babylon. Let's see where that gets you. You'll find out soon enough. Verse 2, that walk to go down to Egypt and have not asked at Verse 2, that walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. See, they're not doing what we're doing. Here at Great Millstone and brothers that come in the same spirit, they're not doing what we're doing. They're not relying on Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua. They're not. They're relying on Egypt. They're relying on Trump and administration. And, hey, they're going to rely on that when that Mark of the Beast comes out, their RFID chip. You're going to see a lot of people relying on this place because they have not seeked the counsel of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua. They stay in the shadow of Egypt, as you can see in that first video. Verse 3, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. So it said it's going to be their shame, and it's going to be their confusion for relying on America, Babylon, which is modern day Egypt. I mean, the scriptures tell you what they say. We're just here to filter what we see through the news and other videos and give you, thus saith Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua. I mean, like I said, you're not going to have an excuse. A lot of terrible things are coming. Hey, we're out here bringing out the words. We're doing lessons. Some brothers are doing lessons upon lessons. So you're not going to be able to say, oh, I didn't know, and all the other stuff. All the excuses, So, hey, it's about to heat up in Chicago. It's about to heat up. A lot of craziness, a lot of terrible things are coming. Pray that the brothers out there in the Great Millstone Camp in Chicago, the various camps that's out there, pray they stay safe. But those little YNs, they ain't gonna be safe because they did not trust in their power. They're not trying to trust in their power. They don't even know their power, Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua. So they're gonna get taken. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. But I pray that I was edifying to the flock. In closing, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, Bahashim Rachakodash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, Great Millstone. Shalom to a hopeful elect. And keep praying. Keep getting yourself in order to Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua. And stay focused. A lot of things are coming down the pipe. Just stay focused and keep praying. I'd like to say shalom to everybody who watches and who follows, who's learning. Hey, just stay on your watch and just keep learning. Shalom, shalom. Till next time.